And I'm here with Robert LuPone, who is starring, or I should say co-starring, in A Thousand Clowns. Welcome to Two on the Aisle.
Thank you.
Now, is this the first revival of A Thousand Clowns on Broadway?
No, it's the second. I know they did one at the Roundabout about 5 or 6 years ago, starring Judd Hirsch, and this is the second one since that time.
Can you refresh our memory about the show a bit?
Thousand Clowns is about the story of Murray Burns, who's in this current incarnation is played by Tom Selleck. And essentially it's about the debate of the play is conformity versus nonconformity, which in 1962, which is where this play took place, it was an issue. It's not as much an issue today, obviously, but then it was a major issue. And Murray Burns is obviously the nonconformist side, and I, as Arnold Burns, play his brother, the conformity side of the argument. And it revolves around a nephew, Nicholas, who in turn is being taken away from Murray's care by the Child Welfare Board. And the play is about what will Murray do? Will he keep the child, or will he allow the Child Welfare Board and thus conform and allow the Child Welfare Board take the child away from him?
Now, as you mentioned, this was a bit radical when it came out years ago. Does it still have a message today?
Exactly that, conformity versus nonconformity, in terms of what we as a population and as a society really how we want to live. The half hour.
I should mention we're here in Robert's dressing room, and he's going to be going on stage right after we do this interview.
Yeah.
He's all dressed up and ready to go, as playing the brother who would never take it from everybody, but in a profession taking it from everybody. You're an agent.
Exactly right.
In the show. Now, Tom Selleck is in the show, as you mentioned, not only making his Broadway debut, but no mustache.
Yeah.
How's he to work with?
I think he's terrific. I honestly do. I mean, I know he's gotten mixed reviews, but he... First of all, it's his debut, and he picked this. I mean, the only reason this play exists right now is because Tom Selleck wanted to do it. And it's a stage debut of 3 acts in which he's on the stage for 2 hours and 45 minutes, practically. And he's funny, he's charming, he's attractive, he fulfills a lot of the script's demands. I have a great time with him as his brother, playing opposite him. I have nothing but admiration and respect for him in terms of the work ethic that he's brought to the project and also the resulting performance.
Now, this season we had a play about Ed Kleban on Broadway.
Yeah.
He, of course, was the lyricist of A Chorus Line. You were A Chorus Line's original Zach.
Yes, I was.
So, boy,
That's many years ago, wasn't it?
So,
1975?
on that, I just was wondering if you had any thoughts about the play 26 years later, and about Ed himself, who is one of the lesser-known creators, or at least was until this season.
It's a rarefied air. I mean, you know, it's like there's an arrogance as a result of being in a chorus line, for me at least, because Rent, there's been 25 years, okay? And the only musical in my mind, in my arrogance, worth noting is Rent, because it redefined the musical, like A Chorus Line in its day redefined the musical. So from my vantage point, it's absurd though this may be, if it doesn't redefine the genre, then it's nothing, then it's still, there's nothing greater than A Chorus Line, and now there's nothing greater than Rent. I mean, it's a strange way of describing my relationship to Chorus Line, but it was a musical and an experience that literally redefined musical theater at that time. And a stunning, stunning experience with regard to playing to an audience that had, you know, you do the theater and you have a response. The response of the audience every night in A Chorus Line, I don't think has been equaled in terms of my experience since then, with every audience that I've played to. I can guarantee you that there was a standing ovation, and there was laughter, and there was full-bodied tears, and a rush of love and affection to the stage that I haven't felt since then, quite frankly.
I have to say, when he started talking about Rent, Jeff Goodman is behind the camera. He's doing cartwheels. Jeff is a certified Rentaholic. He will plug that show and applaud it any chance he gets.
Show. And you know, it's sad. I think Jimmy's gone, Nick's gone, Ed's gone, Michael's gone. You know, those are great creators, and their lives were cut short because of whatever reasons. Whatever, Ed had throat cancer or lip cancer or tongue cancer or something, I forget. You know, and again, a talented man whose life was cut short.
One of the things I miss about Times Square 25 years ago is, and this is going to sound strange, the intimacy. There were just so fewer people there, and I know that
I don't mind the development of Times Square. I really don't. I question the development of the theater in the last 25 years. I mean, for off Broadway to be burgeoning is terrific for off Broadway, but it's not happening on Broadway. And I think every generation of theater artists will say, "Oh Broadway, oh off Broadway, oh off Broadway." But I particularly bemoan the support of the commercial theater with regard to new plays. I think, you know, if any English play that gets done has a very good shot of being seen and done in New York. Any American play it's hard pressed to be able to get a production in New York, particularly on Broadway. The musicals, I mean, they're outpriced themselves, and not in terms of ticket price, just in terms of the expense of putting them on. So, therefore, one of the things that's uniquely American in terms of theater product, the American musical, very, very difficult to get produced. You know.
Now, a couple of
Because
minutes.
of the expenses. I mean, Chorus Line, I think the ticket price was $25 and it cost $300,000, maybe $1 million. I don't know. Seussical, whatever, $10 million. The ticket price of producers, $10, $11, $12 million, and the ticket price is $100. Theater's not worth it. That's not worth it. You know, their argument is, well, if you go to a Shea game or you go to a Yankee game or you go to a football game, you're going to spend $100. Well, that's really a smart argument, isn't it? Because it's probably true.
You'll forgive me if I disagree with that.
Exactly. I think it's.
We need to stop, gentlemen, because we're close to showtime. I'm sorry.
Okay.
Okay?
All right. Well, any closing words would you like to say? Anything quickly about MCC? That's your company.
My theater company is a play that's dedicated to new plays. This season we have Gloria Living by first play is Gloria Living by Rebecca Gilman, who in turn is being directed by Philip Seymour Hoffman. Runt, which was stars Bo Eason, who is an actual football player, and he wrote his first play and will be making his stage debut.
So you can see sports and theater at the same time.
And then the last play we're doing is a play by Chris Gorman called Letter to Ethel Kennedy. And those are the three plays for the season at MCC Theater, 120 West 28th Street, box office 727-7722.
And thank you, Robert LuPone.
Sure, nice to come. Thank you very much.